Well, hello, Libra, and welcome to Mystic Door Tarot. This is Barb with your weekly tarot card reading for December 1st through the 7th, 2025. And this week, we have a full moon in Gemini happening on the 4th, and we're out of Mercury retrograde. So let's take a look and see what the cards are indicating for you for this first week in December. All right. Let's see what crystal is being suggested for you, Libra. What's coming through for Libra? What crystal, please? And we have jade in regards to wellness. The recovery of health and wellness is here. Now, the jade crystal is very well known for its good luck, good fortune, and that could be also in regards to feeling better. Getting healthy, feeling better, recovery. So I do have jade nearby. Let's bring that into your reading. All right. Let's take a look at your oracle message for the week. What's coming through for Libra? Oracle message for Libra, please. Lineage of limitation. Look at that. You are not bound to repeat the patterns of your family lineage. Free yourself from inherited limitations and step into your own truth. This can have something to do with your health and well-being, where you think maybe you're genetically predisposed to maybe patterns of illnesses that might be in the family. Not necessarily so. So if you're worried about that, you can always go get tested if there's something on your mind, Libra. But you don't have to repeat the patterns of your family. And since we have wellness here, the recovery of health and wellness, that's coming in for you. So if you haven't been feeling in tip-top shape, don't think it's because you're predisposed. There could be something definitely that you could do about it. So go see your doctor. Let's see what the tarot has to say. It's about keeping your scales in balance, Libra. Messages and guidance for Libra. What's coming through? What does Libra need to hear, be aware of? Messages for Libra. And we have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, there's some kind of idea that you have, and it can be in regards to what you're battling, in regards to your health. And the cards are saying that you're not bound to repeat those patterns. This, again, I'm picking up for some of you, not all of you, but for some of you, it's a strong message coming through that you're thinking that you're going to suffer the same the same things as previous family members have. Not necessarily so. So Page of Pentacles got some information coming in regards to that. You're in a position of advantage. You've got the Seven of Wands. You could be up against quite a bit. And it seems to be that this reading is going to be about your health and well-being. We have the Four of Wands, one of celebration, stepping through. I feel that there's going to be a realization that things aren't as bad health-wise for you as you originally thought. And we have the Knight of Wands, where you're taking action. You're adapting to, I feel like there's some new information, messages, guidance, maybe test results for some of you coming in, and you're going to be celebrating. I just don't think you're thinking of that almost like you're doomed, and you're not, Libra. So if you have the jade crystal, if you've got a jade bracelet, be sure to wear that. Carry the jade crystal with you. This Page of Pentacles, yeah. This is rushing into something, the Knight of Swords. This is making a move. I feel that there's some information coming in that you need to maybe get a second opinion on. A first opinion, a second opinion. To kind of erase the doubt, you're in a position of advantage here with this Seven of Wands, what you're up against. But you're looking at past experiences, lessons learned, things that you've been through, maybe with, since this is talking about your family, that you're destined to the same thing. So you're very cautious here with the Nine of Wands. But you're in a position of advantage to stick up for yourself. And your next card kind of says it all, because once you do go get checked out, have some tests, it's going to put that fear away. Four of Wands is stepping through like a portal. It does represent 1111, you know, new beginnings. You'll be able to put away what I feel is the fear of repeating patterns of your family in regards to health and well-being. You need to step into your own truth. This is one of celebration. So if you're getting some test results, the cards are indicating that maybe to get a second opinion, just to verify them. We've got the Hangman here. This is about looking at it with a whole new perspective, that you are not bound to repeat the patterns of your family. Lineage does, you know, sometimes genetics do play a part, but don't limit yourself here. This is stepping into your own truth. This is about looking at something from a new perspective, a new point of view. And the 12 energy reduces down to 3, so this is new beginnings. So you're getting messages here, and there's an idea here with the Page of Pentacles. And the Knight of Swords is an indication that you're acting on that right away. You're kind of like defending yourself, you're sticking up for yourself, but you are in a position of advantage. You're being very cautious as you have some information that maybe you know, they're kind of referencing to what the rest of the family, an inherited trait or something, that might not be the case. The Hangman's coming in with this celebration here of stepping through, looking at things in a new way. New beginnings. Something's coming together to create like new results, a new way of thinking about it. So we've got the Knight of Wands here taking action. Look at the rocky waters here. This is juggling quite a bit. There's a lot on your mind. There's a lot you're dealing with. Again, you know, this could be the recovery of health. Let's see what else is coming through. It's interesting. I haven't had a reading be so really like caught up in your health and well-being in quite a long time. It's usually there's some other aspect, but you know, this lineage of limitation could also be, let's say your family runs a certain kind of business and you want to do something else. You're not bound to repeat how your family, what they do, and you might be up against that kind of a scenario. You know, this is talking about freeing yourself from inherited limitations and step into your own truth, doing what's best for you. You know, that could be why the wellness card is coming up. You know, your family is expecting you to be a certain way and do certain things, and that certainly could be being groomed for what the family deems you should be doing, you know, for a living. And that can be affecting your health and well-being. Now, we do have the Three of Pentacles. This is collaboration with others. This is in regards to the work that you do, what you're focused on at this time. Let's see what else comes out. Because I do see you moving beyond these limitations that are family originated. Okay. Things aren't the same though. There's a couple of opportunities, but things aren't the same. Something's over and done with. Spilt Spilt wine is what we see here. That certainly could be trying to defend yourself, stick up for yourself. What else do we have? But we have the major arcana card, the Sun. Now see, this collaboration here, you're the one that's standing out. Now, certainly, this could be in regards to your health and well-being. This could be in regards to what you think you're genetically predisposed to. So it could be all about that for some of you. But, you know, Pentacles are also in regards to what you're focused on. It can be a project, the job that you do. And it can be work that you'd rather do instead of like following in the footsteps of what your family wants you to do. I am picking that up for some Libras. So there's words spoken because there's other options for you. And you're going to be in this, taking center stage in the limelight. You're going to be very happy. So it all kind of kicks off with the Four of Wands, where you're kind of like looking at things from a different point of view and taking action. You no longer want to be like juggling, not being able to do what's best for you. This is definitely about getting your scales back in balance, and you will. Oh, look at this. We had the Ten of Cups fall out in regards to the work that you do. So I think that your family, for some Libras, your family is expecting you to do a certain, take a certain career path, which is making you, you know, it's affecting your health and well-being because that's not what you want to be doing. And there could be a discussion here. It's a 5 energy. There could be a discussion. I see, you know, the cups here, the overturned cups is kind of like crying over spilt milk, although this depicts wine. But there's other options. So it might be difficult to have to really speak up and let them know. But Knight of Pentacles is coming in. So you're definitely going into new beginnings, planting the seeds for your future. It's what you want to do. Not necessarily you're limited to the patterns of your family. Now we have the Sun taking center stage, being happy. You're going in a new direction. Not sure what that might be, but you're definitely going. You're making that choice. It is your own choice. I see you going in a new direction. Beautiful. Love that for you, Libra. So certainly could be in regards to health and well-being. That still can be affected in regards to your family, in regards to the work that you do. If you want to be doing something else, your family expects you to be doing something in particular. And the battle is now over. We see it's the Four of Swords, but I'm really focused on the 3 swords pointing down. The battle is over. You're taking a break. You know, you're going your own way on this. So it's kind of like set in stone. So you're relaxing, taking a break, and you're getting your wish. 9 of Cups is definitely getting your wish because you're going off here with the 8 of Cups, going off in a new direction, and it's what you want to do. So you might be going against what your family wants you to do, Libra. That very well could be the message this week. Let's clarify this 4 of Swords. You have to do what's best for you. Mental clarity coming in with the Queen of Swords here, taking a break, stepping back. You're getting that mental clarity, deciding your best path forward, because by this point, I already feel that you've already made up your mind. And here we have the 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. You have everything you need. You're gathering up your resources. You could have help from a Capricorn in regards to this because you are moving on a new path. Now, for some Libras, this is going to be a new path in regards to your health and well-being. For others, it can be in regards to doing the kind of job, the kind of work. Some of you I pick up really wanting to do humanitarian kind of work, which doesn't pay as well as, you know, being a doctor, a lawyer, things of that sort. That could be where the family not being, just living kind of minimalistically, but doing the work that you enjoy doing. So really picking that up. It's like really standing up for what it is that you want to be doing. But you're trying to be the diplomat and trying to keep the balance between all the people involved. And we have the Emperor, definitely taking action, moving forward. This is a go. This is Aries. This is Ram energy. So taking the lead, going after what it is that you want this week, Libra. And that could be in regards to your health and well-being. It can be in regards to relationships, your job, whatever it is that you've been kind of sitting on the fence about. And look at this, bottom of the deck, you have the Three of Wands. This is setting some long-term goals for yourself. All right, let's get the final message here for Libra. This is messages from the universe, but all of this is, you're kind of just going your own way, and you'll be very happy when you do. So what's the final message for a Libra? All right, Libra. Don't lose sight of this truth. You came here to evolve and grow, so it is necessary to experience the difficult times. That's when you will grow the most. There is always light at the end of a dark tunnel. Okay, that could be your challenge while you're here on this earth. Not repeating the patterns of your family lineage. And free yourself from inherited limitations and step into your own truth. All right, Libra, that is the message for the week ahead. Thank you so much for joining me and sending you love and abundance to make it a great week.